Big Mo, you're going to be the man in the middle for the return boxing on BBC for the first time in 20 years. How massive is this?
Oh, it's an honor for me. Look, I've had the pleasure of working with some amazing networks, and there's always the great relationship between broadcasters and promotions. So to be able to help bring boxing back to the biggest broadcaster in this country is really an honor. It's an honor to be on the BBC. BBC has broadcast some of the best sporting events in history. They do big events every year, so to be honored is a pleasure for me. But I'm more excited for the sport of boxing itself to get back on, mass linear television, really get exposure in front of a huge audience.
And obviously the main event, we all know what it means, British Heavyweight Championship. It's the oldest title in boxing. Two great fighters in Clark and TKV. Just give us a little bit of insight of what this fight means for British boxing.
Well, look, for British boxing, when we look at heavyweights that have come from this country, this is a rite of passage. A lot of boxers choose to delay going the world route until they've won the Lonsdale belt, and that just shows the lineage and the importance of it. And I think for tonight, when you look at the careers of a Jamie TKV or a Fraser Clark, for them to get to that world level, they got to get that Lonsdale belt.
And for you as a ring announcer, what goes into preparing for a night like this? Because we're all used to seeing you in the ring, looking your best, but obviously there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes before you get up there. Just tell us a little bit about what's the preparation like for someone like you on a night like this?
Well, look, a lot of the preparation is understanding the details of who I'm announcing, obviously. I think the reality of my job is I have to be as close to perfect as I can. It's live. There is no, hold on, cut guys, can we do that again? And there's an entertainment value. So me understanding the nuances of, what fighters maybe have a big crowd with them. Can I play into that at all? The details of every fighter. So it's really just having a good encompassing view of everything that the show has to offer.
And just finally, something that we've been canvassing opinion on during fight week, a man that you've been very up close and personal with, Jake Paul, as he prepares to take on Anthony Joshua. I'm sure you've been asked before and will be again, but just talk us through your views on a fight that I think the whole boxing world was surprised to see announced.
Yeah, look, I think Jake is someone that he likes pushing the envelope. And he is in a spot that we've never seen boxers in before. We've never seen someone be worldly famous and then become a boxer. Usually they become worldly famous through being a boxer. So it's fun watching this career develop in a different way than the traditional route that we've seen. But Jake is someone that has what he's called delusional confidence, and that's sometimes what you need to be as successful as he has been in his life, and he thinks that he can take on the challenge of Anthony Joshua. I respect him for it. I respect any fighter that gets in the ring, let alone getting into the ring against one of the best heavyweights of this generation, certainly. So I think it's going to be a spectacle. I think it's going to be a great time on Netflix. I'm excited to be there. It's going to be an amazing show, and you never know what can happen. And I think AJ and Jake are really going to have the whole world kind of focusing on boxing, which I'm very happy to see also.
Great stuff, Big Mo. Thank you, and just make sure when you're in the ring later, really give the name Betfred an extra little push for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Make sure you follow Betfred, make sure you download Betfred, and bet responsibly.
You heard the man.